announcement, the big announcement. Listen, hello, everyone. We are now officially the Changavi Show. This is no longer the Essential Question Podcast. This is no longer, uh, me asking questions and interviewing people. I'm egotistical, so I decided to just name the show after myself and say, screw it, let's try this new format. I started trying it, and 6 months later, here we are. We're going full time with the Changavi Show. But there's probably going to be a lot of questions, so let me just get into it real quick. I think one of the main questions people are probably wondering is like, are we ever going to see interviews again? And I think the answer to that question is honestly yes. Maybe at some point. I think they're going to be in a little bit different of a format than the question and really sticking to a structure. Will they happen? Absolutely. They're learning from people and having conversations is integral to all of us opening our perspectives. So interviews will happen. At what point? I cannot tell you. I right now in the last 5 months have not been in the headspace to do interviews and to do podcasts, so thus I have not released any interviews as of recently. But maybe at some point down the line we will get interviews. I do not know when that point is. So yeah, that's that. The Essential Question Podcast logo and name, though, will no longer be in use. That is dead. Put that to rest. It died today. We are now in the Changavi Show era of the Changavi Show. So welcome to it. We're in new life. This is 2022, baby. First show of 2022. We got to change things. Come on. So the name is changed. I'm now going by the Changavi Show. That is my podcast name. It is the Changavi Show, not the Essential Question Podcast. It is the Changavi Show. All social media platforms will be the Changavi Show. We're changing that. All the logos have changed. So I'm going to go through and edit all of those. And I decided to do this because I was feeling really stagnant in the podcast stuff. I started doing interviews and I definitely was getting a lot of traction on those interviews, which was amazing. And don't get me wrong, like I loved it. And interviews like taught me so much. Like I learned a lot from a lot of different people, and I got to have conversations with like some of the people that I never expected I'd even get to talk to in a trillion years. I was having full on hour and a half long talks with. So that is amazing. And I'm forever grateful for the people that volunteered at first to be on my podcast, and also those that took time out of their very busy lives to be on my podcast. So thank you. But it is now the Changavi Show, and the format's going to be a little different. It's kind of, what you've been seeing the last 6 months, a lot of Changavi shows, not a lot of interviews. We're just getting rid of the Essential Question Podcast name and giving it giving the Changavi Show its own look, its feel. And we're changing the name, baby. That's what we're doing. So make sure that you don't unfollow me. It's the same show. We're doing the same stuff. I just changed the name. So let's relax. Okay. Nothing crazy is happening here. So for those of you that are like, freaking out and saying, oh my God, like, what is this? Why is everything changing? It's not. Let's chill. Everything's good. Vibes are good. Everything is exquisite. So do not worry. You need not worry about anything. And yeah, that's what I'll say about that. That's the big announcement. I'm so excited for this new chapter. Welcome to the Changavi Show era of my life. Hopefully this is the one. It sticks forever. I think it will. But yeah, from here on forward, we're going with the Changavi Show.